I've created a samurai. His race is basically loner. Mature, obviously. We're not going to go with young. And, got him pretty good. Feels pretty fucking samurai dweeb. We're going to do a whole character, try to at least. So, the one thing I haven't done is named him. God dang, I should have thought about samurai names. How about Zabatsu? Zabatsu. Or Sabatsu? How about Sabatsu? Sabatsu. I don't know. For some, Sabatsu. Swordmaster. Zabatsu Swordmaster. Oh, Swordma. Zabatsu Jio. Zabatsu Jio. And this will be my samurai. Zabatsu Jio. I'll see what I can do with that. I've been trying to contemplate a character the entire time. I'm only going to probably play a half hour, though. So, fair warning.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant gold mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome dung-eater. And Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Oh, what is this? I woke. I thought I was dead. What is this? A light spoke to me and said, "Become Elden Lord." I'll have to move forward. See what this is about. Chapel of Anticipation. Huh. I've heard of this place before. That tree. It beckons me. Bloodstains and whispers of ghosts. Disturbing. I saw that man die. That makes little sense to me. It's too quiet here. I don't trust any of this. I was right. An enemy. Bastard. Ugh.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Who was that woman? What is going on? I thought I was dead again, yet I live. Okay. Some magical potions that heal me. Interesting. A cave of knowledge. I'm always up for a good adventure. A place to rest. That's always good. Shit, an enemy. After all that time dead, I need to get bearings on myself again. The taste of combat. I've got to get my parrying down. It's been a while. This helmet is stifling. Oh, row of fruit. This'll come in handy. Asshole. Interesting. The enemies here have big shields and stuff. Well, I'll figure out who runs this ship after I kill this little camp. interesting opponent. My skills are coming back to me. Almost. Thank God these enemies are foolish. I'm not too confident in my abilities yet. Scratch that. That felt pretty damn good. Soldier of Godric. Come get some. Alright, you got some. Maybe it's because I lost my eye, but my old parry skills are definitely not feeling up to par. Well, time to get out of this mysterious place. Hopefully I don't wake up in any more strange places. This whole inability to die thing, though. I wonder how far I can take it. Oh, another campsite. Might as well rest. Wait till morning, play it safe. Best not to traverse at nightfall. Never know what I'm going to run into in different lands. So I was definitely underground. No denying that. Limgrave. I've heard about this. People spoke of it once. Last I remember, they had a great war. I was but a child at that time. A living person.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
So you know what this is all about. How did you know about that whisper of the Elden Lord crap in my dreams? Tell me more. Who are you?
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
You're right.
That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Not too concerned about that. I've come back to life twice now. I'm fairly confident.
Grace's guidance to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
I'll need more training before I fight him.
It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
This maiden thing's a bit creepy. Is that the woman who spoke to me in my dreams?
It's time you set to Castle if you...
Oh. You're no help. We'll talk later. You creep me out, though. That looks powerful, and I am not ready to fight such an opponent. I'll sneak around. Gather materials while I gauge that enemy. I could attempt to fight him. Fairly confident he'd waste me. Ah, kind traveler.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Well, what do you have?
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
No problem. Do you have any recommendations?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all. Goodbye.
That's understandable. These notes I paid for. Interesting. So there's a flask of wondrous physics in a church somewhere. I'll have to find my way there. Interesting. Well, let's see what we're dealing with. God, it's too hot for this gear. This works. Truly feel like a shinobi now. Those will be interesting. Some throwing knives. Let's fight. Mysterious cave. Without a torch, there's not much I can do. I'll be flying blind. I'll get that resting point, seeing how having these things gives you magical teleportation to each one. This land is strange. Whatever. I must follow what this vision has shown me. Root resin. I wonder what I could do with that. Interesting creature. Some glorious hunting never hurt anybody. A campsite. How did that feel? These enemies are weak, unskilled. Even coming to from death, this should be easy. Be careful not to alert the enemies. Jesus Christ. We ain't fucking around. Whew. I must put the big one there. Many more soldiers at this camp. Oh shit. That looks like the captain. Oh, bastard. It's like I can see myself in the limbo of rebirth. Amazing. All I've gathered seems missing, though. Apparently, like me, they all revive. This isn't good. Alright, better than before. Ah, all the runes I gathered. It's all returned, yes. I got your captain, what you gonna do now? Interesting. Better than before. I see hiding some treasure. No wonder why there was a camp here. Interesting. Weapon arts. I know about these. Must be guarding something. A flail. It's an interesting weapon. Not my style, though. I'm a master of the katana and blade. That's how I like it. A map of the land. Interesting. The castle is obviously up there. This land will be an interesting traverse. Damn, more guards. I barely have any health left. I'll have to be careful, or it'll be my last. Great sword. I've seen men wield them, but not my style. Respite, so needed. The woman from my dreams. You're here.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
So you can make me more powerful if I take you with me. Accept.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my
Yes.
hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Show me your power.
Your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So that lady gave me a horse and chose to be my maiden. And it's already nightfall. That's obviously well fortified. Let's check the power of this fast travel. Talk to the merchant again.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Who are you?
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I just got it. I haven't ridden it or called it, so... You confuse me, witch.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Mysterious. Not 100% sure what that was about. But according to what she said, I can now call wolves. Kale, do you know anything about any of this? I've been brought back to life 3 times. I'm fucking confused. Tell me something.
Weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something? There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
You know what, Cal? You're all right.
Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers. Lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are. Deeply unforgiving.
You know what, Cal? I like you. I need this torch.
Goodbye. What is it?
And I need that crafting kit you told me about.
I'm glad you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Thank you for all that information. I watch as the rain runs down my wet muscles, and I go samurai on shit. There was a cave. I'll take my journey there. Where was that cave? Some boar meat, that should help. There we go. Nothing than a parry. Better than a parry to make you rock hard. Let's see what's in here now that I can see. Whew. Cave of Wolves almost got me. You didn't look like you ended too well. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Glowstones. Those could be useful. If I didn't have a torch. I guess I'll summon those wolves. Beastman of Faramazula, you have no chance. Ow. That woman wasn't lying. Those wolves are super useful. Amazing. All these men fell to that creature? What did I attain? Flame Drake Talisman. Now I'm more immune to fire. Can't argue with that. Use you guys for practice before I go see Kale. I knew there were more guards. One last practice. Still rusty.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Goodbye.
I'll be back for your other cookbook later. Question is, according to this map, where should I go next? There's a giant lake. I'll mark a few spots on the map. Maybe that'll be of use. These are points of interest for now. I guess I'll go back and see Vier, or Ver, or whatever he said his name was. I'm no longer maidenless.
It's time you set off, Aishu Castles, if you seek the Elden Ring.
You haven't heard the word. I'm no longer maidenless. You're misinformed, fool. So you are Torrent. Disgusting creatures. Oh shit! I was right. Limgrave tunnels. Next time on Zabatsu Zio's adventure, the Limgrave tunnels will be explored.